Hello, how are you going today? I wanted to jump on and share this with you as a self-mastery talk. And the reason I thought I'd do it today is because I had this come through pretty strongly yesterday afternoon when I was sitting and doing some journaling, and then again this morning. And while I was outside doing yard work and whatever else I needed to do today, because I had this morning off, it just kept coming through pretty loud. So this tool is really handy, and it sort of fits in with our first tool, which is journaling side of things, and of course you've got your imagination that I've talked about as well. But this fits in with journaling because you need to be a little bit reflective with this one, and you need to become aware and just observe some things about yourself. This topic is influence, and that word is thrown around quite a lot, and in particular over the last few years, I guess, that it's become more and more prevalent. And I know heaps of people talk about, oh, I'm an influencer, or they're looking for influencers so that they can get you to join up and do something, or sell something and push it through your circle of influence, right? And the online space created that opportunity really well. But I wanted to jump on and do this type of video in terms of a self-mastery tool, because it's actually something that you may not necessarily be thinking about or even aware of. So step number one in everything is awareness. So to draw your awareness to your thoughts or your reactions, and then as you and even actually your actions every day. So become aware of your activity and your actions and your thoughts, and maybe your words, how you're feeling about certain things. And this is where your journal is handy, but just become aware of that, okay? And then as you make those notes, or even if you want to read back over some things that you've already done, ask yourself what or who has influenced my words, my feelings, my emotions behind this particular thing. And you'll find that this is where work on limiting beliefs and old stories and Natalie Ledwell and money patterns springs to mind for me. So there's a lot of people that are out there helping you with this sort of stuff, with blueprints, with old patterns, with information that you've copied as you've been growing, and it has greatly influenced you. Actually, the Four Agreements talks about this a lot as well. Miguel Ruiz, when he talks about society's rules, and I know Vishen Likiani in Mind Valley, he talks about a lot of this as well. So influence is a big thing, but you want to use it from a self-mastery point of view, which means that you need to become aware of your own thoughts and your own words. I could talk about this topic for a while, but just to make this short and to give you some really good tips, once you've gained awareness of your outside world and then of your internal world, you can then start to ask yourself, who or what is influencing me? And the prime example for that would be mainstream media, social media, your friends, your parents, your family, your belief system, your cultural belief system, your religious belief system. There will be many influences on you depending on what age you are and where you're at in your own development journey. And it's actually pretty cool when you can start to become more aware of yourself and to determine what influences you want to keep. And maybe it's time for you to start looking for some new influence. Perhaps once you've sat down and actually worked on this, and it should only take you a day or two to begin to have all of these things drop in, okay? Especially at the moment, there's so much mixed up energy. Surely you'll be able to catch glimpses of clarity or insight with certain things. Definitely this is the right time, okay? So have a look at your influence. Who or what is influencing your activity, your words, your beliefs? Question. I've said that. I'm sure I've done a video on the self-mastery tool of questioning everything. But now begin to question in terms of questioning self, to identify center of influence on you, or which has resulted in what you are currently doing or how you currently live. And then begin to think about if your life and situation and how you're feeling and all of those things are not giving you what you want, what sort of influence do you need to give you a hand? And ask yourself that question. Don't go seeking it outside just yet. Ask yourself internally, and then just begin to journal it or take notice of what you see outside of yourself. I'll do some more videos on different tools that you can use to understand how you work, and that has to do with astrological data and other tools. Yeah, there's heaps more stuff on that. But just for now, have a look at that. It seems to be really important that we become aware of what is influencing us in the day. Entertain myself. When I do these videos, I often look at my face and think, wow, you need to change the lighting somehow so that this side of my face doesn't seem so dark, or yeah. Anyway, that's crazy. That must be Virgo stuff. Anyway, have a fantastic day. Delve into self-mastery, because then your whole world will change. Do yourself a favor and unplug the television, and also spend some time away from devices. See if you can do it. See if you can last an hour to start with, and then maybe 2 hours, and maybe half a day, and then maybe a whole day. Can you imagine not checking something for a week? A social media account for a week, an email account for a week? Can you imagine that? Does that scare you? Or is that something that you're actually quite excited about? Or maybe you've already conquered that and you don't even have an email address, or you don't even have a Facebook account. Or maybe something has happened that's taken away from you. Anyway, have a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.